Aubrey, here at Nebraska AIDS Project, and it's my favorite time of day, nap time. A brief break in your day to get all the Nebraska AIDS Project news. And today is an extra special episode because not only do we have Christina with us to talk to us about case management, but it's also our first live episode on Facebook. So, hey Facebook friends, welcome to nap time. And welcome to you, Christina. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Aubrey.
Of course. How are you doing today?
Doing great. It's a beautiful day, so happy to be here and chat a little bit about case management.
Yes, we've got some good weather going too, so that also helps.
Yes.
So, case management.
Yes.
Well, actually, let's start with an introduction of you, who you are, and your role here, and how long you've been with us at NAP.
Yeah, so my name's Christina. I am our Omaha Support Services Coordinator here in our office. I've been with NAP for about 3 years. Before I worked as a case manager, so I kind of transitioned into my current role in the past 6-8 months or so, working kind of assisting case managers here with their day-to-day jobs, working with clients, just making sure they have everything they need.
Gotcha. So you don't work in case management currently, but you do have a history with it, and you work closely with them now. So
yes.
Could you talk to me a little bit about what case management is?
Absolutely. So our goal here at NAP with case management is first and foremost making sure that folks have access to their HIV medications and their care. So that's kind of our first point, is to make sure that they can get to those appointments, make sure that they can take their meds on a daily basis. And then at that point, if we're noticing there are some other issues coming up in folks' lives, if they're not able to access food on a regular basis, if they're having difficulties with housing or maybe needing some clothes, we're able to kind of put in some extra supportive services to catch anything else that might fall through the cracks. Additionally, we give out referrals to the community, make sure we can connect folks with all the wonderful agencies that are in the Omaha area.
Got you. So when somebody comes in, or you do an intake process to get in touch with case management, what does that kind of process look like?
Yeah, so we do our intakes over the phone. So what you'll do is call the Nebraska AIDS Project main line, and then we'll direct you over to our intake coordinator, and she will complete just a basic demographic form with you, try to see what you might be needing with case management, who might be a good case manager fit for you. And then we do have multiple case managers in the office, so she will kind of connect you to and help you get that process started.
I was just going to ask, after that intake process, what happens then? And you kind of touched on that you'll be assigned to a case manager that maybe fits the client the best. So after the intake process, about what's the timeline, would you say, from the intake to meeting your case manager?
Yeah, so you should hear back from a case manager within the next couple days, kind of just depending on what your timeline is as well. And then at that point, they will set up either an in-person appointment with you, now that we're open to the public, or if you're more comfortable, considering we still have pandemic going on, we can also do over the phone, over Zoom. So kind of just figuring out what the best fit for you would be to get our initial paperwork, initial assessment process done.
Got it. So if someone is interested, who's watching this maybe, or might know someone who's interested in case management, the process would be just to make a call, say you're interested in case management, and then be connected for the intake process.
Absolutely. The other thing you could do, if you're more comfortable, if you want to send our Nebraska AIDS Project website and email, we have a form that you can fill out and just state that you're interested, and we'll get you connected to the right person.
Perfect. Sounds super easy.
Yeah.
Really informative. You had a lot of good information. We kind of covered what's all included in case management, and why it's necessary for those impacted with HIV in the area.
Absolutely.
Or is a great tool for them to have access to.
Yeah, and what's good to know too is we have case managers across the state of Nebraska. So Norfolk, Kearney, Scottsbluff, Lincoln, and Omaha. So fitting you with the best location that's closest to you.
Perfect. I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that information with us.
Thank you, Aubrey.
You are welcome. And thank you for joining us for nap time. But unfortunately, it's time to wait.